Hey guys, welcome back to another wonderful episode of A Closer Look. I'm your host, Maddie Campanella, brought to you by Innovative Solutions. I'm here with fellow cheerleader, Dishante Pearson. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm doing good. It's a little bit hot in here. A little hot in here.
It's a little warm in here.
So, Dishante, tell us a little bit about where you're from.
I was originally born in New York City, Harlem to be exact. I moved down here when I was pretty young to Columbia, South Carolina. I went to middle school, high school, all those type of things.
Yeah.
I attended the University of South Carolina upstate first, and then I came to Aiken.
Yeah. So what are you majoring in here at USC Aiken?
I started off as a middle-level education major, but then I switched to psychology, and I think that's a good background for me.
You're enjoying it so far?
Yeah, so far so good. It's tough. It's a lot of writing and stuff like that, but otherwise it's pretty good.
I know I've pretty much enjoyed psychology so far as well.
Yeah.
So what are you wanting to do with psychology?
I haven't really figured it out just yet. I have another year of school, well, a fifth year, but I think I want to do like counseling for young adults.
That's nice. I can definitely
see. Like around our age, because I feel like there's a lot of things that we go through in life that we could use someone to talk to. So
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your background in cheerleading. How did you first get started in that? How old were you? Who introduced you to it?
Okay. I first started cheering when I was in 6th grade. So what's that, like 12 or 13-ish?
Yeah.
I didn't have anyone in my family that was a cheerleader because we're from New York, and in the city you don't have football fields and stuff like that. So it was just always kind of something that I wanted to do. And I tried out my 6th grade year, and I feel like I did terrible. Like I came out of the tryouts and I just bawled and I cried.
No.
Because I was like, oh, I'm not going to make it. But I did make it. And I cheered that year. I cheered all through middle school, and I was the captain in my 8th grade year.
Oh, awesome.
And then I tried out in high school, of course, and I cheered all 4 years.
Yeah.
And I was junior captain my junior year and captain my senior year. And so once I came to college, I didn't cheer my first, 2 years?
Well, when you were at upstate.
Right. And my first year here, I didn't cheer. And then the next year I tried out because the first year I missed the tryouts. So I tried out, and I told myself, I was like, I'm going to give myself a year and see if I can make captain. Yeah. And I did. So that's pretty much how that went. No one really introduced me to it. It was always just something that I... Right. And
you're
then
interested.
After I did it the first year, I got good at it so fast. And so I was just like, this is my thing.
You just picked up on it naturally.
Right. Right.
So can you tell us a little bit about the cheerleading program here at USC Aiken? How are you enjoying this year so far?
So far, we're doing pretty good. We're competing this year, of course. This is our 2nd year competing. And we haven't focused so much on our competition aspect just yet because we're preparing for the season, which starts Saturday.
Game day!
Right,
everyone
come
out. Come out and support.
So we've been focusing more on our game day stuff because, of course, that's priority for us, and we want to look good on the sidelines.
Right.
But after we get in the flow of the games and, get our new girls adjusted to how we do things, we'll start more on our competition end of it. So I'm excited about that.
I'm really excited. Wishing us and our team best of luck as we go into competition season.
Yes.
But I'd like to move to a little bit different topic. For those of you who don't know, Dishante is actually a model. So can you tell us a little bit about how you got into modeling and how you got introduced to that, and kind of what was your inspiration for modeling?
Sure. Actually, it's not even something that I dreamt of doing my whole life and, this kind of things, but...
Did it just kind of, happen? It just kind of happened?
Yeah, it really did. Someone here at the school, actually, her name's Deanne. Well, she doesn't go here anymore, but she does photography and stuff like that, and we were friends, so she was like, can I take a few pictures of you? And I'm like, sure, didn't think too much of it. And then we did that together, and then... Eventually, I got introduced to this other guy who I still work with. He's actually helping me build my portfolio. Nice. And he's a family photographer. Okay. So he's just like, kind of a you help me, I help you kind
right,
of thing.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you help me broaden my portfolio, I will do this for you for free.
Right.
And so that's how I started working with him.
Wow.
And like looking
That's
from
awesome.
my pictures from the beginning until now, it's progressed so much. So that's how I really got into modeling, just really helping photographers.
Right.
And then I was just like, okay, I'm not so bad at this.
Mm-hmm.
And so
So what would your like favorite type of modeling be? Like, whether it be like beauty or like headshots, or are you more into like scenery? What is
like that.
What is your type?
I think that if I ever had the opportunity to go far and like get big with modeling, it would be more of a beauty thing for me, like headshots or.
You guys need to look for Dishante around campus because her face is always beat and she looks beautiful every single day.
Thanks.
Regardless, with or without makeup. Or if you need your makeup done.
Get at me.
She does it. She does it really good.
So yeah, what were we talking about again?
So where would you want to go if you could grow bigger?
So if I had the opportunity to go bigger, I was thinking more like being the face of something.
Yeah.
Like maybe a store or a brand
That'd
or
be awesome.
Perfume or something like that. Because I think runway's not really my thing, but I think that I have the face to be the face of something.
Yeah.
So
kind of like, Jasmine Sanders.
Right.
Kind of like how she did with Forever 21.
Right, exactly. And I actually went to high school with her.
Yeah.
So that's a
amazing.
good example. She's, modeled all through high school and stuff like that. And then she eventually got the chance to be a face of a store. So that would be something that I would totally enjoy. But,
best of luck with that.
Thank you.
Those of you who don't know, Dishante actually just had her picture in a magazine in a beauty magazine. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. It was actually She Magazine. It's they have a big corporation, and a friend of my mom, she does hair, and there was like a flyer that was circulating amongst people that do like hair and makeup and like the beauty aspect of the world, and she knew that I had got into modeling or whatever, and she told me about it, and she sent me the flyer. And I got in touch with the guy, and he was really, really nice. He's he's sort of like, I can't think exactly what his official title was, right? But he was pretty much what he does is like talent search. Like he goes to different states all over the United States and find girls to represent their magazine.
Right.
And so I actually went to one in Augusta.
Yeah.
And there was 18 girls, so that was kind of nerve-wracking. Yeah. It was. Girls of different sizes, of different races, and everything. And
what did you have to do once you got there?
Once I got there, we had to fill out, forms and stuff like that, and tell where we were from, what we do, and all of this type of stuff. And of course, my response was where I was living, and that what I do is I'm a student and a cheerleader, and so we had to take a few like headshots, full body shots.
Yeah.
We didn't have to do like any runway stuff. It was because it's a beauty magazine,
right.
So it was really just
still
face,
picture,
face stuff or whatever. And so let me see what the rest of the day consisted of. It was more just like you talking to people and getting yourself out there, and then taking the pictures. And then
was there any type of like interview, like were they wanting to know more about you?
Or
no, was that just the application?
It was just the application, because the application was pretty extensive. You know, it asked like a lot about you,
details,
exactly. And so what they said was that they were gonna contact us in like a month or so, like that, or a few weeks. I can't even remember exactly.
Yeah.
But then that's when they would go deeper into about you, if you won or not. And so out of 18 girls, I got the call. Yeah, so
congratulations.
Thank you. It was
welcome.
super, super, super exciting. It was an amazing opportunity, and I would never think that. Because I would still consider myself an amateur, like an amateur model, that I would make it into a magazine. So, but the goal is, I was in a magazine. The goal is to be on the cover of a magazine one day.
Well, best of luck, and I know we're all super excited to see where you go with modeling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Well, that's been another episode of A Closer Look with Dishante Pearson. Check us out next week, and stay tuned on Pacer Athletics. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa.